My plane descended through a blanket of soft, white clouds. Below me, a tapestry of emerald islands scattered across sapphire seas appeared. The Philippines, over 7,000 islands calling my name. I wasn't here for a luxury vacation. I wanted real adventure. To dive into the culture and connect with the people. My challenge: explore this incredible country for a month with just $500. The real treasure wasn't money, it was the experience waiting for me. The air was warm and humid, scented, with tropical flowers and the ocean. Jeepneys rumbled, children laughed, and the city buzzed with life. This wasn't just another stamp in my passport. It was a chance to live differently, slower, simpler, more connected to nature. My journey began in Palawan, the last frontier with towering limestone cliffs and hidden lagoons. I knew this adventure would be about more than saving money. It was about embracing the unknown. Hopping on a local's boat, hiking to hidden waterfalls, discovering raw, unfiltered beauty, one island at a time. The spirit of adventure was contagious. Every local had a story or a secret spot to share. This wasn't a place you just see, it's a place you feel, in the waves, the sun, and the smiles. I was ready to trade fancy hotels for hammocks and expensive restaurants for meals with local families. My $500 adventure had officially begun, and my heart was wide open. The islands were calling, and I was ready to answer. This was the start of something unforgettable. You might wonder, how do you live a month in the Philippines on just $500? It's not only possible, it's amazing. My daily budget, $16. That covered everything: accommodation, food, transport, and fun. The secret? Live like a local, not a tourist. I skipped big hotels for family-run guest houses and hostels, $5 to $7 a night, sometimes even less. Owners greeted me with smiles and local tips. I wasn't just a customer, I was a guest. For food, I hit carinderias, family-owned food stalls. Huge, delicious meals for $2 or $3. Fresh fruit from markets cost pennies. Eating this way was cheap and a cultural adventure. Getting around was part of the fun. I rode hobble-hobble motorcycles, squeezed into jeepneys, and took local ferries. These rides were slow but offered breathtaking views and real connections. By embracing local life, I saved money and had unforgettable experiences. The best parts of the Philippines aren't expensive, they're found in the everyday. My budget stretched further than I ever imagined. Living like a king doesn't have to cost a fortune. The true treasure of the Philippines isn't the beaches or waterfalls, it's the people. Filipinos are some of the warmest, kindest, and most welcoming people I've ever met. From the moment I arrived, I was treated as a friend, not a stranger. Lost in a village, a woman guided me to the bus stop, with just a smile and gestures, no words needed. This kindness happened everywhere, shared meals, rides, and friendly conversations. It's called bayanihan, community spirit, helping each other without expecting anything in return. I saw neighbors rebuilding after storms, fishermen sharing their catch, and a powerful sense of belonging. As a traveler, I was welcomed into this circle of kindness. Despite challenges, Filipinos find joy in simple things: family meals, karaoke, sunsets. Their resilience and optimism inspired me. Happiness here isn't about money, it's about connection, gratitude, and finding light in every moment. The people are the heart and soul of the Philippines. My days in the Philippines started with roosters crowing and the gentle rhythm of village life. Breakfast was pandesal and local coffee, or a hearty silog for $1, fuel for adventure. Mornings meant exploring beaches or hiking to waterfalls I'd heard about from locals. Lunch at a carinderia was a highlight: rice, adobo, or coconut stew, shared at a table with new friends. Conversations flowed, Tagalog words were learned, and laughter was always on the menu. Afternoons were for relaxing, reading in a hammock or joining a basketball game where everyone cheered each other on. It wasn't about winning, but about being together. These simple moments of connection made my trip unforgettable. As the sun set, dinner was grilled fish on the beach, stories shared around a fire under the stars. Food here is more than sustenance. It's a way to bring people together. Every day was filled with simple joys and genuine connections. I learned that a rich life isn't about money, it's about community and peace. The Philippines showed me how to find joy in every moment. My budget was small, but my experiences were priceless. I was living more fully than ever before. Exploring the Philippines on a budget is easier than you think, if you know a few tricks. Stay in locally owned guest houses or hostels, $5 to $10 a night, and you'll meet other travelers. The best deals are often found by just showing up and asking. For food, carinderias are your best friend. Authentic, home-cooked meals for a few dollars. Visit local markets for fresh fruit, mangoes, pineapples, bananas, for pennies. Always drink bottled or filtered water to stay healthy. For transport, use tricycles or jeepneys. Cheap, colorful, and part of the adventure. Agree on tricycle prices before you ride. Jeepneys have fixed, super low fares. For island hopping, take local ferries. Slower than flights, but much cheaper and scenic. Book ferry tickets a few days ahead for the best prices. The best adventures are often free or nearly so. Rent a motorbike, explore hidden beaches, or hike to waterfalls. Many natural attractions have tiny entrance fees if any. Ask locals for recommendations, they'll point you to secret spots away from crowds. Adventure is everywhere, and it doesn't have to cost much. The Philippines is proof that you don't need a big budget for a big adventure. Throughout my travels, I was inspired by the incredible women of the Philippines. Filipinas combine strength, kindness, and confidence with a great sense of humor. They're the backbone of families and communities, managing businesses, caring for others, and dreaming big. I met Maria, who ran a tiny sari-sari store. She worked tirelessly, always smiling, determined to send her kids to college. Her quiet confidence and kindness left a mark on me. I saw young women surfing in Siargao, entrepreneurs starting businesses, all fearless and resourceful. Their pride and joy were infectious. Friendships with these women were a highlight. Conversations about life, food, and dreams, always honest and full of laughter. They taught me about the importance of family, faith, and community. Their strength is rooted in compassion and resilience. The spirit of Filipino women reflects the country itself, beautiful, strong, and welcoming. My journey wouldn't have been the same without their friendship. Their kindness made the Philippines feel like home. As my month in the Philippines ended, I watched my last sunset waves gently washing ashore. I started with $500, but I was leaving with something far more valuable: gratitude, new perspective, and a heart full of memories. This trip wasn't about cheap travel. It was about discovering that the best things in life aren't things at all. The Philippines taught me happiness is found in connection, community, and simple moments. I met people with little material wealth, but rich in relationships and joy. I learned to slow down, appreciate the present, and share real conversations. Living on a tight budget made me more resourceful and open to kindness. Adventure doesn't require money, just an open mind and spirit. The most unforgettable moments were free. A fisherman's story, a child's laughter, a quiet beach. If you dream of adventure, go to the Philippines. See the beauty, but meet the people. Let their warmth and resilience inspire you. You don't need much, just openness to the experience. The Philippines is more than a destination. It's a feeling of joy, community, and simple happiness. It's a place that will stay in your heart long after you leave.